And let's begin. The paper introduces a novel approach by using two acclaimed methods that are principal component analysis and linear discriminant analysis. This method incorporates the qualities of both and aims to resolve three practicability issues that are faced by these two generic algorithms that are constant dimensionality reduction, reduced database size, and the dynamic database update facility. Let's look at the motivation that sparked our work. A firm approached us with a problem that they wanted to track their employees by using a cohort and a non-intrusive method. And they wanted to track their in and out timings for their employees. Secondly, they wanted to introduce a centralized database for their approach. And those formal objectives, which are designing an algorithm that facilitates recognition of a large and ever-changing database. The reason is there are always new recruitments and layoffs at any workplace, right? So it should be able to update facial information of any individual in the database as and when necessary, without hampering the database of other people. And lastly, the database should be storage friendly. Now we come on to the dimensionality reduction techniques. The method that I've used here is of the pattern recognition one, and the pixels of the image form the pattern or comparison. And let's take an example of 100 cross 100 pixel image. 10,000 values need to be compared to just arrive at a conclusion, which is a single. That's why dimensionality reduction algorithms come in place. But how do they work? Consider a two-dimensional system of a few points. We draw a vector right through them and project those points over that vector. And dimensional reduction as a those points which require two coordinates for the representation earlier now are represented by only one point, and that is the distance from the vector. And these are the generic algorithms that incorporate these dimensionality reduction techniques that are principal component analysis, linear discriminant analysis. PCA reduces the dimensionality down to n-1, n being the number of images in the database. LDA performs class-wise separation, grouping the faces of one person together, and it reduces the dimensionality down to p minus 1, that is the number of people in the database minus 1. But while implementing these generic algorithms and the derivatives, it comes across many technical complexities, and a major one of them is the limiting case. We can take a look here. Take an example of my image size for the face image, 100 cross 100 pixels. The dimensionality is 10,000 again, and let's take the number of images per person defined. So it is average space. Now, if you look at the first column, if the number of people in the database is 100, PCA reduces the dimensionality down to 499, so less than 10,000. LDA reduces it much further to 99. But if you observe closely, as the number of people are increasing in the database, dimensionality reduces, true, but it is ironically increasing with the addition of new members. And in the limiting case, dimensionality reduction becomes pointless. As you can see in PCA, it goes down to 4999 as compared to the original dimensionality is much higher. It is infeasible, and the algorithm simply goes into a suspended state and crashes. Now for the dynamic database update. Updating the database with the most recent capture of a person is very important when it comes to face recognition. A person's facial data changes daily and come into many features such as beards, glasses, women with makeup, age, etc. And that's why dynamic database update should be a major feature of any recognition algorithm, and the generic algorithms are incompatible with it. Okay. Now, for the proposed algorithm, that is localized PCA, let me explain the difference between the generic algorithms and the localized PCA. The generic algorithms like the PCA, LEA, and its derived methods work on a global image space. These data clusters are groups of similar faces, which faces belonging to one person. They are projected onto a global system of and the nearest data cluster is chosen and loaded as grid next phase. LPCA, localized PCA method, performs a little bit of twist. Instead of using a global system of coordinates, it constructs local subspaces in every data cluster. Every data cluster now contains the local principal number, and all those spaces are projected on that number. A test image, if has to be recognized, is simply introduced in every data cluster and seen where it fits in the list. Now let me explain the procedure in short. This is the image space. The different colors represent the different faces of different people. Now instead of using the whole image space, like the generic algorithms, I've just taken the image space belonging to just one person and proceeded just like the generic algorithms. That is, computing the covariance matrix, generating the eigenvectors from the covariance matrix, generating the basis vectors from the eigenvectors and projecting the faces onto these basis vectors. Localized PCA now reduces the dimensionality down to C minus 1. C is the number of faces taken per person. Now the moment of truth, the advantages and the results. Dimensionality is drastically reduced and it remains constant. So the number of increasing people. We have taken this limited case you have seen earlier and have compared the performance of this localized PCA with other high performance derived methods from the generic algorithms which are PCA and direct linear. We can see here that the dimensionality reduces down to 499, 99, 99 and my algorithm reduces it down to just 4. If the number of people are increasing, the dimensionality reduces, increases rapidly for the other algorithms and it still remains 4 for mine. And even in the limited case, the dimensionality remains constant. And the dimensionality reduction has its proof over here. A database of 16 people and 135 people were taken and the reduced dimensional feature vectors were computed. The file size of PCA shows 10 KB and 650 KB, and for my algorithm, the dimensionality drops astonishingly to 3 KB and just 21 KB. Now for some performance metrics. The time complexity for feature vector generation and the recognition process shows comparative performance to the high performance algorithms like the PCA and LEA. Recognition rate is calculated based upon a database of 100 people. LPCA shows a better performance compared to both the algorithms. Next, please. I've defined another design metric, performance metric, called separability. It measures how spaced apart are the recognized face and the nearest unknown face. The more distinct these faces are, the better will be the recognitionality of the algorithm. Right? Separability is highest for localized PCA in the database of 16 people and in the database of 135 people also. The last performance metric that I have considered is false acceptance ratio and false rejection ratio. It means that how many faces are unknowingly wrongly accepted or wrongly rejected by the algorithm. LPCA tops the list since lower the measure, the better it is. The results, I've shown some sample results and I've chosen 8 people, 4 people here in the main women's section and the next slide will be for the women's. I've chosen these people, based upon the differences in gender, ethnicity and facial paraphernalia. And for the conclusion, LPCA has a quality of independency, and that means dynamic database update can be implemented in our algorithm. The reason is in generic algorithms, if only one person updates his database, the that it can work for an infinitely large database. And now that the algorithm has been discovered, further developments include incorporating the localized PCA algorithm into a face recognition system and testing it on very large database over time, and increasing the accuracy of this proposed algorithm by cascading it with the high performance algorithms like the PCA, PCA and the